Hi there everybody, my name is Tony Grillo. Welcome to my channel. I'm at Seven Bridges here. It's Grant Park. It's by Cudahy, Wisconsin. And apparently there is a high school cross-country meet going on right here. So we have all these individuals. I guess the race starts at 3 o'clock. And so they're preparing for a cross-country meet here. And so you see, like in the distance there, you'll see all these high school athletes, cross-country people running. And there's been a whole bunch of kids all over here getting ready for their meet, which is kind of cool. So it'd be kind of fun to watch some of these athletes run. I'm a big fan of cross-country running. I had a cross-country runner train me when I tried out for the college hockey team over there, UW Eau Claire, and he trained me how to run distance because I had to run 2 miles and I had to do it in under 12 minutes. So I had to run two under 6-minute miles, and I had no idea how to do it. But my buddy, his name is Ken Sumala, he trained me for about a month and a half. He trained me, showed me exactly how to do it, and I did do it. I ran it. In fact, I was like close to 11 minutes. I might have been even under 11 minutes when I did do the tryout. And I ran. That was way back when I was young. I was, 18 years old, out of high school and trying out for the hockey team at UW Eau Claire. But yeah, I'm just a follow-up video here. I got DJ. There he is. I don't know if you can see him all. But we're out here walking. And there was a lot of crying last night, and you could see like the kids there running. And my girlfriend was very, very sad about everything that's going on with her daughter. Very, very her daughter is basically has a heart dissection, which means I kept saying valve yesterday, but it's the vessel. The vessel. It's the one that takes blood away from the heart. But apparently, her heart had enlarged a little bit because of a whole bunch of factors, stress, and maybe smoking a little bit, smoking cigarettes, and her job. She was doing probably too much heavy lifting, and so, a whole bunch of factors plus family genetics kind of put her in the hospital. Like, she's only 30 years old with a heart attack. And if they found out she had a tear, along her heart and along the vessel that takes blood away from the heart. And so they're going to have to fix that, because you can die. That's, if it doesn't get fixed, it's immediate death. If blood, leaks away from the heart and it goes into the body and it doesn't go to the organs that it's supposed to go to. But she was in a lot of pain for a couple days there, and she just had to, it was going to be rough going. The doctor came in and talked to us, the surgeon. They have a team of surgeons there at Froedtert in Milwaukee. And he said, we have to wait. She has to get her blood pressure down. She has to get her heart rate down. She has to get a little stronger. And so they're like, we don't want to do surgery just yet. We want to wait a little bit. We're trying to decide whether she should get surgery or not get surgery. That was another factor. And he said, the sooner we do it, the higher the percentages are that something could go wrong. So we want her more recovered. We want her to recover a little bit, get a little stronger. And so that's what's been going on. She's been in the hospital, and she was in a lot of pain. And I took my girlfriend home last night, and she was crying because, like I said in the other video, that's her one and only daughter that she's ever had. She had that girl at 16. She had her daughter at 16. She had an 18-year-old boyfriend. She was a kid raising a kid. Her family was very supportive and helped her out. And then she found out like 2 years later, she was in the hospital for like a heart attack at 18, and she found out she had some weak heart. and they actually, I think they put a pacemaker in there, and did some other work on her heart. So she kind of has an artificial heart in her body, and so. But she's stayed alive from like 18. She's like 40. What is she? 40. She's 9 years younger than me, so 53. So she's like 42, I think, right now. So yeah, like 34 years now. She's been living with this thing, and so I don't talk much about her in my channel, but yeah, it's been a very stressful time going on. But we were sitting there, and she was crying, and we were talking, and we prayed together, asking God, hey, we could really use a miracle right now, and we both believe in the prayer and believe in the power of miracles, and then I was even asking God. I'm saying, God, I need some help here. What should I say? What should I say to Olivia? What do you want me to tell her? And sometimes if you ask a question like that, God will give you an answer. And I heard a voice say to me, it was what the doctor had said earlier, but he had said that she was going to go through a couple days where it was going to be really rough, and she was just going to have to endure the pain, so until she started getting better. And then about the third or fourth day, the doctor had said she should start getting better, and she should not be in so much pain, and then we'll have to make a decision if we're going to do surgery or not. So she is getting better. Like this morning, I dropped, actually her it was kind of funny, her mom wanted, well, not so funny, but her mom doesn't really like to go anywhere, and her mom's like, I want to go to the hospital this morning. So I took both her and her mom. They went to the hospital, dropped them off, and they were there, and then I went and parked, the vehicle, and I hopped out, and I went to the hospital. They only allowed like 2 people in her room, in her ICU room. But yeah, I was waiting at the door for Elizabeth, my girlfriend, to come out, and she came out. She had a big smile on her face, and I'm like, oh man, that's a good sign. She's smiling. So, and Elizabeth said, yeah, she's doing a lot better. She's doing a lot better, and we're gonna get through this, and now I guess they're talking about maybe possibly surgery tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, early morning, is when they're talking about that she might. That's what they're talking right now. We don't know for sure if that's the plan or not. But she was feeling a lot better. I went into the room and gave her a hug, and her daughter, and her daughter was smiling, and she's like, I'm feeling a whole lot better today. So yeah, so I thank God, for small miracles. But I told her, I said, God brought us all together for a reason. Like, I haven't talked much about her brother either, but her brother, the mother of his children died just recently. Okay. And, he has he has like 5 kids, but he has 2 little ones that are like babies, one's 3 and the other one's a baby. So those kids that you're seeing in my videos, I call them my future niece and nephew, those are his kids. And I just, I have a 4-bedroom house, and I'm like, well, why don't you come stay by us, and we can help you out, and you can. And then I had my stroke all of a sudden, and then now her brother, was helping me when I wasn't at 100%, when I needed help. He, all of a sudden now he's around, and he was able to mow the lawn, and he was able to help with chores, and he did a whole bunch of stuff, drove us around when we couldn't drive, and then we've been able to help out with the kids, and so it kind of works both ways. We were all helping each other out like one big family, and then now with her daughter, this happening, but her daughter, I honestly believe, and I told Elizabeth this yesterday. I said, my gut feeling, I'm praying. We actually prayed together. We prayed to God together for her daughter to recover and pull through. And I told her, I said, I don't have any feelings of dread whatsoever. Nothing. I'm not feeling anything. And you know, because sometimes you get premonitions, sometimes you get gut feelings, and my gut feelings tell me that she's going to be okay, and I sure hope so. I hope she will be. But so I thought I'd let everybody know what's going on here. I don't want this video to be too long. So, all right, everybody, you take care. I hope you're all having a great day. Oh, hey, on the job front too, I was offered a position with Walmart. And in Franklin, Wisconsin, which is only about 5 miles from where I live, and I'd be starting out with asset protection. So we'll see how that goes. And I still have to finish filling out the application part, but I did do the job interview, and that went well. So I'm actually kind of happy about that. Well, you know, something different from truck driving, you know, and it'll give me a chance to, you know, still fully recover, but I can start working again. So I'm really excited. I'm excited about that. So yeah, so, you know, look what happens, you know. Prayed about it, and, you know, phone rang, and I got an interview, I got done with the interview, and so, you know, and her daughter's getting better, and so so I have a lot to be thankful for. So for that guy upstairs. So, but all of you out there, hey, you know, love you all. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you get outside, enjoy this nice weather. Take care. Wisconsin hugs.